Hey gang, welcome back to The Binding of Isaac. Now, I don't really have an agenda for today other than I want to play Isaac. So let's just take a look at what we've got going on here. Maybe somebody we haven't done much of. There's quite a bit to do with Samson yet. Maybe something that's just kind of odd and interesting. Haven't done much with Lilith either. Really haven't done much with Bethany. Let's do a little Bethany action. Yeah, we haven't ever, gotten a full clear, an end boss with Bethany. Interesting. Let's go do the lamb. How about that? There's a lot of characters I need to go and beat the lamb with. So why not start off with good old Bethany. Beth. So yeah, that will be the quest for today, and maybe we can go and do Delirium as well. We shall see what the game has in store for us. And I think kind of in keeping with, what I've been doing lately, if our first item room / boss reward is utter crap, I'll probably reset just because we've all been seeing quite a bit of Isaac lately. I am quite a few episodes deep at this point. I believe well over 100. Ain't nobody got time for crappy items. It's just no fun. It's just a slow struggle fest, and nobody wants to see that. And I don't want to play that. So we'll see what our first item room is, and if it's not excellent, then the boss reward better be hecking excellent. Excellent as it is. Large zit is not what I would call excellent. Although a dime is. Holy. A fiery dime. Well, let's see if we can scrape together a little bit more money then, shall we? There is a chest over here that I could access with a bomb. I'll hold on to my bomb in case it's more useful somewhere else. Oh, there's another little poopy coin. Always shoot the poop, my peoples. Always. Always shoot the poop. This is a really big first floor, too. What the heck? Well, I am right on the brink of going off on vacation with my family. I am very excited. I probably should be packing today because tomorrow morning we're hitting the road. But I wanted to squeeze in one last run of Isaac, because I love this game. I absolutely, genuinely love this game. But yeah, so once... Oh, now I get petrified poop after I've shot so many poops. Once a year, in the summertime, my wonderful parents, my parental duo, hey, there we go, they treat my family and my brother and my sister to... Where am I going? They treat us to an Airbnb cabin up north, usually an hour to 2 hours or so up north. We have usually done a different cabin each year, but then there have been a couple cabins we've doubled up on. I think we're trying to find one that's going to be like the one. So far, out of the 3 siblings, I'm the only one to reproduce, but we do want to have enough room in whatever kind of cabin we end up sticking with for further reproduction. Nice outplay there, by the way. And I think we're finally stumbling across one that is good enough for that. So we will be returning to a cabin we tried out last year. We liked it well enough. It's got a nice sandy beach area, and it's got enough space for everybody, and it's just a good, overall good. Ooh, this is a little bit yuck. Let's go the other way first, so we don't have to crisscross back there. Yeah, so we're gonna be there for the better part of a week, and it's an excellent time. It's really the highlight of everybody's year, I feel. I know my girls, especially myself included, it is absolutely the highlight of our year. And it's just a great time to chill. We don't really go into it with any plans. My parents did rent a boat for us, so my dad and my brother really enjoy fishing, and I really enjoy hanging out while they fish. It's never really been my thing, but I'm the beer drinker in the family, so I take care of that while they take care of the fishing, and it's a good time. And we just take it easy, read some books, do some swimming. It's just kind of that standard Minnesotan summer, living the beach life, living the lake life. It's a good time. So we're gonna be doing that, and I'm going to get there and stick my phone into a drawer and try my best not to touch it for the rest of the vacation. Because when I force myself to unplug, that is when I enjoy my time the most. And it's oh, that's cool. Unplugging is something that I think is becoming more and more valuable as technology becomes more and more pervasive in our lives. Now, this is rather interesting. So, we are getting these card wisps, and one of the card wisps died here and gave me a card. So that is pretty cool. So we're going to be getting cards on cards on cards in this run, hopefully. Alright, strength, and then Ace of Hearts, I guess I might as well use that as well, just to convert. Sure, you guys. It didn't really do anything useful, but sure. Alright, now I've been playing kind of fast and loose here while I've been gabbing, but I should be really careful and try to not take damage. Now that I'm doing that intentionally, I'm going to take damage, guaranteed. But I should try to beat the boss without taking damage. What does the Empress do again? So you get health, fire rate, and speed down. I should try to get our angel room to pop here. If at all possible. Oh my gosh. I really should not vocalize things like that because I am going to jinx myself every time. Like, I almost just took damage against quite simple enemies. Good gravy. When will I learn? So speaking of vacations, is there... I want to hear from y'all. Is there like a vacation that is your peak experience that you just love doing, or is there some kind of vacation on your bucket list? Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close. I don't like... So, when I get this room set up, I love absolutely cheesing these idiots. But my wisps are starting to kill those, those poops on either side of me. Yeah, is there a bucket list vacation that you want to mention in the comments, or just some kind of vacation-y comment below? Let me hear from you. I want to hear... Maybe you have a cool one planned for the rest of the year or something like that. I want to hear about it. Alright, we got our angel room. Got kind of a sucky boss item, though. The chariot. Sure, we could use that. Why not? Spear of Destiny is not what I was hoping to come across. I will admit that. I'm going to go ahead and use this so we can just knife this guy as much as possible. Give him a little stabby stab. I don't have to be too worried about taking damage at this point. Ooh, we got an extra card. The moon. No, do not use that yet. I don't want to nope on out of here. Oh, okay, you got me. Well played. Nice. Key piece 2. Now we can moon, and we can get more oh my gosh, way more currency. Was there... I can't remember if there's anything else worth buying in that shop. Let's go double check. Yeah, my wife and girls and I, we like to kind of daydream about future vacations. And I think I've probably blathered on about that a little bit in a video at some point. But Japan is really high up there for us. Belize, a return to Belize is really, really high up there for me specifically. What else? What do I want to take with me? That Empress is not amazing. The +2 health is pretty cool, but it's only for 60 seconds. Yeah, screw that. Wait, I took the wrong thing. Now screw that. Europe doesn't like super entice me. Ooh, I do want to see the pyramids. I want to see the pyramids really badly. Actually, we're gonna take that. I guess there are a few things still in the US that I should really see at some point too. I've been lucky that I have been able to take quite a few road trips growing up, and then I've been able to do a few trips as an adult too, so we've been able to see like South Carolina, which was absolutely beautiful, Florida, parts of California, Texas. I've been really lucky in that respect that I've been able to take quite a few stateside trips. I do really still need to see the Grand Canyon. My folks just recently, in their 60s, went and visited the Grand Canyon for the first time. And they were saying they also went to see what's called, I think it's the Arches National Park. And they said, ah, dang it. They said they actually liked that more overall than the Grand Canyon. They thought that the sights were cooler to see there. Oh, well, okay, it's all off the rails now. I'm just taking dumb damage for absolutely no reason. But as far as like really iconic things in the US, that might be one of the last few things I really need to see. I went to Oregon last year, so I got to see like Mount St. Helens and Mount Hood, just from a distance, unfortunately, but did get to see them at least. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a whole lot left in the US that I'm dying to see. I probably should get out to see like the Sonoran Desert at some point. Get out to, is it Arizona, I think, would have some good Sonoran Desert access. That would be kind of cool. Maybe New Mexico. Ooh, Area 51. That'd be cool. I know you can't actually like get there, but just being around there would be cool. I don't know. It's so cool living in the US. Like, we are such a massive country that there's just so many different flavors. Like, each state you go to really does have its own flavor and its own things that are worth seeing and doing, and it's quite awesome. Yeah. I have heard that people that live like in Europe, it's hard, or England for that matter, like it's hard to comprehend like how massive this hecking country is and how many different areas and types and biomes and all that stuff, all those different things that we have access to. It is really awesome. I feel very lucky to be here. Very lucky indeed. And there's a lot of it that I still have yet to explore, which is always cool. You always have that in your back pocket. Like, well, I could drive for a couple days and go see something that's completely different from where I live. That alone, like, I could drive for a couple of days and, dang it, and I could still be in the same country and not be crossing through multiple countries. That's just wild. You know, Hive Mind is usually a pretty decent bet. Let's go ahead and do that. And I am taking a ton of damage, so maybe I should heal up again. The stars I could use. Let's go ahead and pay you a little bit. Okay, that's fine. For a few cents, I'll take a health up. What was that, 5 cents I ended up paying him? That is not a bad trade. Alrighty, we have a chance here to be very efficient. So we pay 1 key. Let's get this stone chest all the way up here, and we should be able to bust open both of those with 1 bomb, and look at how we are repaid. Excellent. Alright, can I get into the challenge room yet? No. Let's try to do that, and then I can use my stars card to not have to fight through everything, and we can be a little more efficient that way. Ah, dang it. Okay, I can't access that heart. There is another heart down below, and I think there was a heart in the shop too, right? So I could buy that as well. Would this bomb open up everything? Ah, no. Dang it. Alright, that was a bit expensive. I should have just gone and bought the heart, but whatever. What's done is done. I know there's not a major reason to be doing all this stuff, but I just feel like doing it. Boink, boink. Hey, that's worth. Alright, I don't need to fight all you guys. Let's stars out of here. Seriously? Another bomb item? Alright. Well, we got butt bombs and poison bombs now, so watch out, world. I'm bombing everything. We still don't have our secret room. Let's go ahead and just check a couple of spots. There we go. More money. Wow, the game has really been throwing the money at us. We've had at least 2 dimes, right? And I want to say at least 3 or 4 nickels so far. We are rolling in it. I've got, I know this is bad recording. Oh, interesting. A bad decision for recording, but I've got my window open in my office right now because it rained a little bit this morning. Yesterday was ridiculously hot, like in the 90s. It rained last night and this morning, and it's down in like the low 70s right now, and it's just got that smell of rain. You know the smell. And I just cannot help but have my window open right now. Oh man, every time a little breeze comes in and blows that into my office and I get to take a whiff of it, just one of my all-time favorite smells. Of all time. Or like, when it's raining off in the distance and like, you know the storm is coming to you, you can smell it coming, and the cool breeze is blowing it towards you. I love that as well. Oh my goodness. I love me a big old thunderstorm too, as long as it doesn't end up bringing any damage to my property. No trees down or basement flooding or anything like that. I love me a good thunder banger. Absolutely. High Priestess, sure, let's go ahead and use that somewhere. The Bluey, get smashed. Yeah, I am, dang it. Oh, that, interesting. That didn't kill my deal chance for some reason. Huh. That was a yuck heart that I lost. Does that not count as taking a hit of red health? That's interesting. Ooh, rubber cement. I like this. I like having bouncy tears. And that can get really funny later on, too. Depending on what other kinds of tear effects we find. It can get really, really funny. And effective, too. Like, sure, your first shot may miss, but if it keeps bouncing around long enough, it's probably... Dang, dude. It's probably going to come in contact with an enemy at some point. Thankfully, those guys did not get... Ooh, 2 split up. Temperance. I don't know if we're going to need you for anything, my guy. Please don't shoot me. Okay, absolutely nothing came of that room. That is rather annoying. What have I been using so many bombs on? I'm down to 5 bombs. What the heck? Oh yeah, I used a couple in that boss fight. That's what I'm not remembering. I'm gonna go ahead and Empress in this room, I guess. I must have left my strength card behind at some point, dang it. I want to try to clear this out before I take stupid damage from these spinny pop-up guys. Like he just tried to do to me there. And I shouldn't be clutching too tightly to these cards because we're going to be finding plenty of cards throughout this run. So if I have something that's useful to me, I might as well get some use out of it, right? That's what I'm explaining to myself right now. Okay, we're going to have some pop-ups for sure. Ooh, that got a little tight. Where are you at? So I'm thinking about the vacation obviously coming up. I am very annoyed right now because I had mentioned in a previous episode that I managed to finally get in an order for my Nintendo Switch 2, and I paid a little extra for 2-day shipping. And it's not going to get here before I go on vacation. I was really looking forward to having the new Mario Kart to play with my family on vacation, and it's taking its good sweet time. It's sitting like literally 3 towns away right now, and it's not getting shipped to me today. And I'm quite annoyed, and I am not getting my money's worth on what I paid for expedited shipping. So I think I'm going to have to complain at some point. I'm going to have to be a little annoying. But I'm going to complain and say, like, hey, I want my 15 bucks back that I paid for faster shipping, because you didn't get it to me faster. And I don't think I should have to pay for that. That's rather annoying. It is going to get here the day after I leave for vacation, which is not great. So I'm going to have to ask a neighbor to go grab it off the front step for me, so I don't have a $500 or $450 device sitting outside on my front step to either get picked up by somebody or rained on or something like that. Either way would not be great. You know what? Why am I not using my card? And why am I letting him get up so dang close to me? Well, we are getting rather healthy, at least. I will say that much. I'm not super in love with anything else we've been picking up lately, but I guess we're well off enough. I shouldn't worry about things too much. Ooh, okay. Okay, we're gonna be able to shop, and I see we've got a planetarium waiting for us. That could be really cool. It could be really meh, but it could be really cool. I don't think there are any planetarium items that are bad. This one is interesting. Pluto. Okay, we are itty bitty. We can squeeze through and kind of glitch into areas we don't belong, which is not wonderful, but we are itty bitty now. Let's go a little faster. So our hitbox is super small. The world, that one gives us a crawl space, does it not? Like sometimes we could even fit through between rocks here. Like if I'm going fast, yeah, like look at that. If I'm going fast enough, we can just squeeze through, which can be kind of dangerous sometimes. Like I think it's possible to get stuck somewhere. Proptosis! Oh, we haven't had Proptosis in a while. Here we go, baby. Our tears are like as big as we are up close. I love that. Alright, cool. We finally have some DPS now. We just got a big tears up, and then we've got a big damage up. Ooh! I think our sword, our Spear of Destiny, might do truck tons now with Proptosis. Can I test that? 26 damage there? Not bad. Ugh, you're so lame. I'm so not excited to see you. I'm excited to see Ancient Recall, though, for free. Pop that. Nice, and we got our Angel Pop again. Alright, Temperance. 2 Temperances? Am I reading that right? Dang. And then the Moon. Okay, that was not helpful. Thank you, game. Eden's Soul. So I'll let you read it there real quick. It spawns 2 random items depending on what room you're in. Starts with no charges. Let's do it. Why not? Let's do it. It's kind of interesting. Hopefully we'll be able to get into another angel room before it's all said and done. Oh, wait a minute. How does that work with our saved up spirit hearts? Can I just use it right now? I can! Those are some of the worst angel room items you can get. What the heck, man? Let's get a wisp out of this, I guess. What the heck? I guess we're sticking with deck of cards then. That actually really cheeses me off. We got such lame angel room items there. Are you joking me? But yeah, so because of the way Beth works, we had all those spirit hearts saved up in this little counter here, if you're not familiar. And we were able to spend those to use like as charges on our active item, essentially. That was really disappointing, though, to get those 2 angel room items. Ugh. I didn't realize that the Dead Sea Scrolls was actually in the angel pool. I did not remember that. Lame. Lame, lame, lame. Well, maybe if we can get back into the angel room at some point, we'll find something better now that those two are not in it. I think getting that, was it Eden's Soul? I think that was new for us to acquire, at least. So that's worth crossing off the list, I suppose. Ooh, I'm probably going to take some damage here. Ah, dang it. Yep, I took some damage there. I thought maybe I could squeeze through being so tiny, but nope. Let's go ahead, since we're right here, let's go ahead and play this a couple of times. We might be able to, yeah, get our chance back up. Seriously? I had a pretty good chance there for a better deal possibility, and that just did not pop. What was it, a 67% chance to improve your chances? That's annoying. But now that we have stupid little Chadley here, we are going to be coming across quite a few more red hearts, so I shouldn't be too worried about trading those away, is what I tell myself. Alright, let's get rid of the outplay ghosts first, and then we can deal with all these stupid spider sack dudes. Oh, those were actually really easy to clear out. Heck yes. Ooh, the sun, the sun, the sun. Okay. Let's use that over here. The sun is one of those cards where it would really make sense to save it until the bitter end. Oh? Ooh, okay. Still not exciting, unfortunately, but we'll take it. Yeah, the sun would be worth keeping, oh my gosh, the entire time, but I'm not gonna bother. We are getting such lame angel room items. What the heck, man? Alright, and I guess that's, yeah, that's the end. We're just gonna have, well, no, we could get a crap ton of money or spirit hearts from one of those phases. Maybe I should keep playing that out. We don't need to do the angel fights because we already have the completed key. But I think it's angel fight, and then it's massive payout of either money or spirit hearts, and then it's angel fight again, and then it is teleport to the dark room. Which I don't want to teleport to the dark room because, yeah, I want to also be able to fight Satan. I want to be able to pick up Athame for free. And now we're popping off. Alright. So yeah, at some point, if we need to speedrun, that's a good way to do it because you can just get that teleport really easily. But today is not that day. I don't feel like doing it, so I won't. You can't make me. Alright, let's go check out our shop. Maybe we can get an options item out of there. And then we can be along on our merry way. Oh, Athame, how I've missed you. We've got us a good run now. We've got Patopsis. We've got the Holy Beams that'll be showing up sometimes. We've got Two of Clubs. We've got Athame. We've got the Bouncy Tears. We've got everything a growing boy needs to go and kick some butt. We got car battery, we got speed up. Let's just keep shopping here because we're only going to have one other shop possibility, and it's most likely going to be greed. Let's just go ahead and use this, I guess. Ooh. You know, No. Let's stick with you. Nice. Let's stick with the cards because we could get the Chaos card to just insta-kill a boss if I don't miss the card throw. We can get a lot of helpful stuff along the way. I think it's worth sticking with. It's not a flashy item deck of cards, but it is a good. It is solid. I think it will do us solid on this run. Unless I come across something that's just, oh heck yeah. Then we'll replace it. The Bible was kind of interesting to run with, but it's really only useful for 2 bosses, and then beyond that it's just kind of whatever. Ugh. I hate adversary. But he's dead. I kind of utilized some wisps there. Man, we're going to be coming across so many red hearts. What the heck? Ooh. I already went, so let's bring it with us here. Ooh, the Joker. I've got a decent chance of just getting the devil or angel deal. And I guess I could take a devil deal now if I had so desired. So I have both key pieces. Choices, choices, choices. I'm gonna hold on to it for now instead of popping it right away. Alright, where are you at, Mama? Let's get this over with. Is there more than one of you? No. I'm gonna get absolutely hopelessly lost, of course. Let's go ahead and try this. I don't think we've tried this Temperance card. So we're gonna have 5 random pills. Uh-oh. Bell pills. Bombs are key. I don't think I want to go and do that chest. Taking damage on those spikes would count as red health damage. So I don't want that. Oop, oop. I don't care for any of this. My poor little brain struggles with that kind of stuff. Seriously, game? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Alright, well, thankfully with that teleport, we found out that all of those rooms back there were dead ends. So that saves us some hassle. Alright, let's keep going straight up from here. Dice room, sure, we'll take a peek-see at you. Ugh. Nope. I am quite happy with my item setup. Although that dice room does remind me. So I think I've mentioned this before. I have a Binding of Isaac card game called 4 Souls, which my eldest daughter and I enjoy playing together. She always manages to absolutely destroy me in it somehow. And there's my red health damage. Dang it. Yeah, she absolutely trounces me all the time. And last time we played, we were both playing with Eden as our character. It's one of those kind of character-based games where you have a specific bonus to your character that you pick to play as. So we were both playing as Eden. The way Eden works is you take some treasure cards that are all of the different items you would come across here in this wonderful video game. And ooh, another Joker. And I have Ancient Recall. What the heck? I'm getting distracted here. Let's go ahead and Joker. Okay, it's not exciting, but it's useful. Anyway, goodness, I'm getting very distracted. We were both playing as Eden, so we were both going to get random starting items. And then once you have your starting item selected in this card game, then it can never be destroyed or anything. You can never lose it. It's your eternal item. And she got that D4. I believe that's what that's called, the D4. As her eternal item. And the way it works in the card game is you can force a player to re-roll all of their items.
Judgment.
And that's weird. I don't think I have ever gotten you by using a judgment card, a bomb beggar. I didn't even know that was possible. It's always either the heart beggar or the coin beggar. What the heck? That is literally weirding me out right now. Anyway, so yeah, she kept doing that on me all the time. She kept forcing me to re-roll my items in this card game, even when I had some really good items put together. Which, I mean, it was the right call to do, because she's trying to prevent me from winning, as you do in a competitive game, but man, I was getting ticked at her. My sweet, innocent little girl was messing up her father over and over again. And I even asked her nicely not to, because I got Godhead, which we have not even unlocked yet in this video game, and I got, what else did I have? Sacred Heart, which was one of my favorite items in the game, and I was like, please, sweetie, don't make Daddy re-roll. And she did it anyway. Little twerp. No respect for her elders whatsoever. Yeah, it's a fun game. It might be fun to, like, record a round of that someday for the YouTubes. I'm sure other people have done that a ton, but since I am a very Isaac-based, maybe I should record a round of The Binding of Isaac 4 Souls and post that on the YouTubes for people to enjoy and or laugh at. I don't know, if you have any even passing interest in that whatsoever, let me know in the comments if you'd like me and my daughter, maybe my wife, maybe a buddy or two to get together and to play Binding of Isaac 4 Souls. I don't think I want either of those cards. Yeah, it's a pretty cool card game. If you are not a Binding of Isaac fan, it's probably not going to be for you because it's got all of the enemies from this game that are all really ugly and gross and gnarly looking, and it's got all the items in the game and that aren't going to really mean anything to you if you're not familiar with the video game. But if you are, it's a good. Alrighty, let's get out of this hellscape. I think the boss was over this way. I hope the boss was over this way. Oh, thank goodness the boss was over this way. Time for you to die, mama. Get out of here. Oh, we're doing some hurts. We're doing some hurts. Heck yes. And I almost took the Polaroid by accident. I've decided to do the negative. Yeah, we might be able to get a heck load done today. Because, yeah, we still need to do Mega Satan, and I have that. If we... Oh, gosh. I'm going really slow. I was thinking if we're going quickly enough, maybe we could also do Hush, but I'm way behind. I know I never rush through things in this game, but I didn't realize I was going that slow. But what can I say? I enjoy playing this game, so I take it nice and slow. I look for secrets. I gather up everything that I can. I just like it. I'm so small, I keep missing the pickup. If we could also find some sides down pills, things could get really silly really quickly. Since we have, was it Pluto that makes you so tiny? I honestly don't remember. Not my favorite of the items you can get out of the planetarium, but it's not bad. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold up a second. Speaking of my planetarium item, I think I just accidentally like slurped through the floor in that crawl space area, and I've just ended up in the I am error room, which we have not seen before. Yeah, if you end up somewhere you're not supposed to, you show up in I am error. What the heck? Alright, I'm curious now. So, like, this is fine. We don't have to fight the Womb 1 boss. And I could just go on to Womb 2. I'm gonna go ahead and Joker, and then see where I end up once I leave again. The mine, sure, whatever. Okay, interesting, and it brings us back here. So yeah, I just, like, slurped through the floor. That is so weird, dude. So I should keep the Emperor card on me. I'm gonna go ahead and just take something here. Maybe one more something. Steam sale. Lol. Alright, so word to the wise, if you are really tiny, be careful here in a crawl space. Whoa. That's wild. I've never had that happen before. Now, if we ever end up with, like, the red key, that active item that lets you open the secret red rooms, or like, kind of, you're, like, creating a red room, I guess. If you do that and you go out beyond a certain border of, like, where rooms are allowed to be, you can also end up in the I am error room. Sometimes if you are being teleported or you're using a teleportation item, sometimes you can end up in I am error. Basically, if you do something you're not really supposed to, you can cause some trouble and you can end up there. It's kind of like a catch-all room. You, little mister, can go ahead and have some health out of me. I would like you to pay out sooner than later, though. I guess I have some red health I can go back and collect, so I shouldn't be too worried. Wow, seriously, dude? You are one greedy little son of a gun. What the heck, my man? Pay out! Not really what I'm looking for, mister. What the heck? Alright, backtracking for health. I guess let's... I'm kind of bound and determined now to get this dang guy to pay out. So let's go ahead and do some more clearing. Sure, we'll temperance again. Oh, we got one makes you small. Alright, those were all fine, whatever. Oh, we so tiny. I guess I have a fly orbital that I don't realize where that came from. And all of these wisps. And, oh yeah, and we have hive mind, so my little fly orbital is even bigger than usual, so he's like full on my size or bigger. That's hilarious. So I'm hoping that at least with projectiles, it's going to be really hard to get hit. Obviously, none of those are going to help me against just melee damage. But I'm kind of liking this situation. Even though, like, when you're really, really tiny, it is easy, for me at least, to lose where I am, who I am, what I'm about. Dude! Come on, give me an item! What the heck, my man? More red health. Let's continue on. Maybe we'll find a health up at some point, too, to give us more bargaining chips. I will get an item out of this guy. He's starting to tick me off. So I have made it my own personal mission to get him to pay out. He's on my poop list now, as it were. Yeah, I have so many ways to regain health right now. I've got the old bandage. I've got what's his name? Little Chadley. I'm gonna have lots of cards that can do it. What was the other card? High Priestess. Let's just go use High Priestess on the boss. How about? Make some quick work of whatever poor sucker is in front of me here. Ew, the matriarch. Ugh. Well, that did help at least. Oh, and then Athame just tears through matriarch. Nice. I almost always take some... Oh, I've already been here. Take some damage versus matriarch. So it was nice to not that time. Alrighty. It's you and me, you little jerkbag. Let's get this over with. Little demon beggar. It's gonna happen, so just accept it and move on with your life. It is going to happen. We're getting so many spirit hearts stocked up right now. I kind of want to hold out and see if I get an item that would be really cool to use extra charges on. Thank you, finally. Ceremonial robes. Sure, it's a little bit of a damage up. Let's take the Emperor with us, I guess. I don't think I really have a cooler card, right? You are... Ooh, another Joker. Okay, we'll do another Joker. I like having a guaranteed deal room that I can get to. I like that quite a bit. Let's go ahead and take another couple charges of Spirit Heart. Oh my gosh, I'm so small. I couldn't even pick the dang thing up. And, oh, super secret. I forgot that we picked up the mind or whatever it is, the full mapping. So I need to make sure I'm using that whenever I can. Alrighty, here we go. Now we're going to Womb 2. And now I need to be extra careful that I don't squelch myself into the I Am Error Room somehow, because then we would miss our chance to get to Sheol, which I do not want to miss. I would be rather annoyed. Let's go ahead and skip through a few rooms here. Look at me, I'm going super quick. We'll go ahead and improve our deal chance with this guy a little bit. And now we can get down and find our secret room, super secret room I should say. And then Bob's your uncle. We're at the boss. That was a nice quick floor. Not nearly quick enough to get us to Hush. we're a cool 10 minutes behind that. Let's get even smaller. So I guess when I was using that card that was forcing me to eat pills, I guess it reveals the type of pill that you're taking, which is really nice. Because I hadn't had just a plain... Oh wow, we're getting lots of cards. I hadn't had a plain one makes you small card. Oh gosh, okay, everything's happening right now. Gosh! Such lame hacking items. What is up with you? Let's see, where could I put the world card? Right there. Alright, be careful. Be very, very careful. I'm gonna take it slow. Okay, I didn't fall through the floor. I'm pretty sure it was coming off of a ladder that I fell through the floor. No! No! Wait, are we still okay? I think we're still okay because I wanted to go to Sheol. We also have this. The stars? Ooh! Oh, this could be interesting. What are we gonna get in the I Am Error room? Okay, Hemolacria. Extra life. So I suppose I could keep... I could use some charges on our cards here, and I get a bunch of cards each time. I get, well, 2. To be precise, I get 2 cards each time. So maybe we'll be able to get a teleport card. Gosh, I should not be messing around. Justice, Devil, Temperance we could use. I'm pretty sure that by going down here, we're still gonna end up in Sheol. But I'm also kind of curious, like, what could we get accomplished with our cards here? Yeah, we can get a health up. I am curious. Empress, Death, let's just pop some of this stuff that's not useful, I suppose. Clear up the ground a little bit. Hanged Man. Justice. What else? The World. The Chariot, and then the Sun again. The Chariot again. Temperance again. Let's just see. Let's see what we could make happen here. Can I use an explosion to kill my own wisps? I can hurt myself. Okay, I don't think so. Because that would be another way we could generate some more cards. Okay. Do I get a wisp out of this? Yeah, I think I do. Cool. Let's go ahead and Sun for a full heal. Let's go ahead and use this some more. Death we don't need. High Priestess we don't need. Chariot we don't need still. Alright, this isn't really getting us anywhere, is it? Oh well, let's risk it. This better get me to Sheol or I will be annoyed. Okay, yep. Alright, so, no more messing around with crawl spaces. Not gonna happen. I was hoping for something a little bit wilder when we generated those items in the I Am Error room. I was hoping for something real spicy to show up. And you know, actually, Hemolacria, I don't know how much this is helping us with our proptosis. I think it's kind of harming us more than anything. Huh. I'm not super jazzed about that. I guess the jury's still out on if that's a good or a bad. We'll see. We'll see as the game goes along. Usually I'm pretty happy to have Hemolacria. Oh, these guys. Y'all need to go back to... oh gosh. No! Stop outplaying me! Dang it, man. You need to go back to where you belong. I don't think you belong in Sheol. You belong in the mausoleum. I hate those guys so much. Whoa! Okay, I'm hovering. We're hovering, we're hovering.
Infested?
Hey, pretty fly. Excellent. Oh, I can generate more cards. Justice. And then what else? Strength and strength. Oh, wait. Was that other one strength, or was I misreading the screen? Judgment. I was misreading the screen. Alright, let's see what you can give to me. I wouldn't turn down another health up, little buddy. Go ahead and do a little coffee sipping while we pay this guy. Ooh. Sure, we'll do it again. It could teleport us, it could be bad. Alright, it was fine. It was a net meh. Okay, there we go. That's kind of what I was expecting to get. We are kind of uncomfortably fast right now, and very small, so I could very easily squeeze myself into places I don't belong. That could get interesting. We shall see about that. Oh, there we go. I think we're still good with this item combo. I think we're okay. Do you have... Oh, man. I can't even just, like, stand there. I go right through the machine. Okay, here we go. I was going too fast, I guess. No? Seriously? Nothing? Alright, bomb you. I have no patience for machines who will refuse to pay out. No patience whatsoever. Alrighty, let's make some quick work of Satan here. 1, 2, 3. Get blasted. And then let's Soul of Azazel. Now this could get a little tricky with the feet. You get constantly... Oh gosh, okay. Or it could just be over. You get constantly pushed back when you're using that. So you kind of have to invert your controls and kind of let it move you along if you want to move. Ooh, Urn of Souls unlocked. Okay. I'm going to Wheel of Fortune here, and maybe we can get something cool to spawn, I don't know. A lame book, a lame item, a lame item, a fine item, sure. All the other ones were too lame. Wow, that was also lame. Alrighty, so first we're gonna... First we're gonna go do the lamb. And then we're going to come back and do Mega Satan, and then we're going to go do Delirium. Now, if I do come across another Sun card, I definitely... Oh, nice. I definitely want to hold on to that for Delirium. That will be a big game changer, so I need to make sure that I'm saving up on those Spirit Hearts so I can get lots of item uses later. And I need to make sure that I actually save the sun once I find it again. I think I should have a pretty good chance of coming across that card again. At the very least, I have all these wisps that I can let them die so I can get more cards generated. I've got a lot of options. Go ahead and double my bombs. Let's go ahead and bomb through here. I have pretty low luck still, unfortunately, so I'm not super interested in like full clearing the whole floor to try to find more items. I don't think we're gonna see all that many items show up. I think I just one-shot that horse with my sword. That was pretty excellent. My Hemolacria seems to kind of be going over this boss right now, which is annoying. I want you to run into the boss, please. And I do want to be up close and personal for my Proptosis to be doing the most work possible. Ooh. I'll go ahead and pop the chariot. Ooh, that was good timing to pop the chariot, too. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Get annihilated. No, I do not want a victory lap. Strength, another 2 of clubs, sure, why not? And now we backtrack. Alright, I will go ahead and clear this room. We can get a super secret out of it. Oh gosh, I'm losing all my wisps. R.I.P. wisps. That sucks. Hanged Man, stars, all bad. Whoa, gosh, I almost just like squeezed through the corner of the world there, it looks like. A little scary. Hanged Man, you're useless. And what else? High Priestess, you're also useless. It's possible to get... Lol. Active can be charged to 2 full charges. Nice. I was going to say it's possible to get a battery item out of this guy. That happened probably quicker than it's ever happened for me before. Usually he just pays out with just little battery pickups, like, constantly. Ooh. Oh my. It is a good thing we have another route to go, because I don't want to take that. What the heck, man? Right in front of the door. Something that will take you down to 1 heart container. Yikes, dude. Good night. Do not go back through that door. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do the fight. Let's just go ahead. None of these items are worth taking. I might as well go ahead and pop my card here to make this a little easier, and let's do away with Mega Satan. Yeah, it is feeling like it's a little harder to deal damage to enemies now with Hemolacria. It's a little annoying. Something about like the really large arc that it takes. Ooh, I don't want the Hermit. No thank you. It just kind of feels like we're going over the enemies more often than not, which I don't love. But when we do hit, when the shots do land, we are doing some work. Getting work completed and accomplished. Let's just take out the hand. I guess I might... I'm trying to avoid this card so I don't accidentally fat finger it. But maybe it's just better to not try to avoid it and just hold on to it. Okay, well I'm clearly not doing enough DPS to him because I gave him a chance to spawn some mini-bosses. That's not a good sign. Woo! Hello, goodbye. You say goodbye. I also say goodbye. Ooh, the sun card. Nice, okay. That's what we wanted. Now it's tempting to use that for its mapping effect once we get down to the void. I guess if I can find a duplicate of it, then we'll be golden. Alright, here we go. Ooh, that's doing some work. Yes. If you could stop spewing stuff, then I could actually attack you, and then we could actually move things along here. Thank you. But alright, having the sun on lockdown is really nice. A full heal. We have almost full health. Whoa. Dude can't even touch me. I'm so small. Let's just sit here. Even if I take some damage, I'm not too worried about it. My flies are so big and I'm so small. He's just not, even with his fires, he's just not hitting me. This is hilarious, and I'm getting to stab him for 133 damage constantly. That is hilarious. I have never had a Mega Satan fight quite like that. Wow. I am that small. He just literally could not hit me. Wow. Alright, we got a few more unlocks to our name. Wonderful. The completion sheet is looking quite nice. Oh, and we already have full mapping. Duh. Oh, cool. Alright, so I'm not seeing any bosses that are like guaranteed regular bosses. But I guess since I have my sun card already, I'm not going to sweat it too much. I'm going to go into that bottom right area that had a ton of boss rooms all close by. So hopefully we can maximize our time spent down there. 2 of diamonds, whatever. The sun and the hermit. Nope. Running with the sun. And we want to go up from here, so I guess I didn't need to be in this room. Oh, we do have to go quite a ways out of our way. I guess we'll check out the 2 bosses in the top right first. Just because we're going to be passing by there anyway, so why not? Kind of have to clear out a lot of stuff before I can even get 2 bosses in this layout. It's a little annoying. But what are you gonna do? Now, while we are in the fight with Delirium... Oh, I should go ahead and get a double charge ready on my item, and then we have a few Spirit Hearts stocked up, so we can do a few extra card usages, card generations while we're in the fight. That could be helpful as well. Oh wow, Eucharist. Okay, it's a little late for you, but kind of cool to see anyway. I'm not too worried about this this Delirium fight. I think we'll be A-okay. I have some good damage. I have some good tier effects. I think we'll be just fine. But it never hurts to be completely prepared and to have a game plan in mind, because anything can happen with this hacking guy. Now ooh, see, like, I would have liked that to have popped when we were in the Delirium fight. That's a little annoying. Because of the experience we just had with Mega Satan, I'm feeling even better about this upcoming fight, because I'm hoping that a lot of Delirium's cheesy shots... Oh, that would have been nice too. A lot of his cheesy shots are just gonna, like, go over us, essentially. Is what I'm hoping. And I think that could very well be the case. What do you got for us? Golden chest that only costs a penny to open? Not much. The answer is not much. Let's see, I guess we'll do this big room, and then another big room, and then we'll be able to start doing some more bosses. And then, because Delirium spawns so much crappy little, like, trash enemies and stuff, we might get some good Athame action out of the fight. Ooh, the Holy Shot can do some work for us. Yeah, look, my stupid tears just go over these enemies. What is going on with that, man? I don't care for it. You're kind of not making a good argument for yourself, Hemolacria. I'm not loving it. I'm not loving what you're doing. Oh, get destroyed though. Nah, you're not for me. I will go ahead and get a wisp out of you though. 2 wisps, right? Because we have the car battery. Very nice, very nice. Wanna open up there, buddy? Give him a little stabby stab in the face. Nice. Gosh, that Spear of Destiny is doing so much work. Ooh. Sure. Oh gosh, I just like squeezed through the block there. Weird. Alright, even more health. Any one of these bosses could be the big one. Whoa, Immaculate Heart. And we're going to become Seraphim. That's cool. A damage multiplier? Yes. That actually wasn't as much as I thought it was going to be. What the heck? Does not even 3 damage up? Huh. I'm bad at maths, apparently. Which, speaking of maths, do I have any of my British brethren that happen to be watching? Can you explain to me why we, us Yanks across the water, say math? Singular, and y'all say maths plural? It's like, it feels so much harder to say maths. I don't understand it. I'm curious, like, is it, what's the word, etymology? Is that the study of words? I'm curious what the etymology is of maths. Because obviously, you guys invented the language, we only adulterate it. Like, I get that. I don't argue that point whatsoever. So I'm sure we are in the wrong. I'm just curious though, like, why is it plural for you guys? So if there are any of my wonderful beloved tea drinkers from across from across the water, maybe you can enlighten me on the plural of math. I'm getting some really, really random items from these bosses. Balls of steel. That does apply to my bank. Yeah. Ooh, nice. And the third pretty fly. Look at us. We are like untouchable right now. Here, let me get down here for a good little screenshot or something for the thumbnail. All right, and none. Oh my gosh, none of these bosses were delirium. Okay, well that leaves us with one final possibility. The Immaculate Heart is interesting. Isn't it supposed to give me... I thought it every once in a while it would grab one of my tears and make it rotate around me. Is that not the case? Or is something making it weird out? I don't know. I don't see it happening, but at least we did get a bit of a damage up from it, so I won't complain. Immaculate Heart, I believe, is supposed to be an Angel Room item, which every time I see it, I immediately think, like, it just triggers my brain to think that it's the Sacred Heart, which is a good item. Immaculate Heart, I don't think, is as good of an item. Goat Hoof does not do anything for us. I only have a passing interest in this, but I am curious thinking about, like, the differences between British English and American English. Like, stuff like boot instead of trunk, or torch instead of flashlight. Like, how did those differences develop? Because I could be wrong, but let's take cars for example. I believe we invented cars for the most part, right? Like, I know there was some parallels being developed at the same time, I'm pretty sure. But like, if we invented cars, let's just say, for instance, if we in America invented cars, like the Model T and all that action, like surely we must have come up first with a storage area in said car, right? So I would imagine that the trunk was named first. So then how come the British call it a boot? Like, they just decided that, we're gonna call this little storage capacity in our vehicle, in our motorized vehicle, we're gonna call this a boot. Like, sure, we put those on our feet during the rainy season, but we're also gonna call this storage spot in our car the same thing. Like, where does that come from? And like, so we have flea markets where people get together and set up a table in a parking lot and they sell their junk. And they call it a car boot sale. I guess they do it like out of the back of their car, which is kind of cool. Just put a judgment down. why not be playing out a judgment and a card against humanity while we're sitting here dealing with delirium? Why not? Let's go ahead and hit the Hanged Man. Ooh, not the Hermit. No, not the Hermit. Let's go ahead and pop Lovers. This is getting silly. I don't think I have ever done card against humanity while I was fighting delirium. Another Hanged Man. Sure, why not? I'll fly some more. Let's just go ahead and keep using some cards. Let's use High Priestess. Let's use the Chariot. Maybe I can get a little... Oh man, he's almost dead. I'm just... I was just goofing off the entire time and he was just dying. I need to watch that back. What was doing so much damage to him? I literally was not even trying. I was just goofing off with my cards. What the heck? That was the easiest delirium fight of my life. Ah, we get Star of Bethlehem unlocked. That's kind of interesting Angel Room item. Oh, funny. So anyway, yeah, I've been kind of blabbing on. I wasn't even paying attention to that last fight. That was Bethany. We got a lot done as Bethany. I feel good about my final run before going off to vacation. Very cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. You'll probably still see another episode when you're expecting it to, because I have quite a few of these pre-recorded, so you won't even notice that I'm on vacation. But I am looking forward to getting back to Isaac-y things after said vacation. Take care. Go take a vacation yourself. I'll see you again next time.